Men in Black. Stare down right here, guys. Right here. Action. What's going on, moviegoers all over the world? My name is Ryan D, aka Ryan680.
And I'm Justin at Dose of Stir.
And this is the Men in Black review, guys. Not only is this the Men in Black, guys, but we changed our names. My name is Agent R. Agent J?
Agent J, even though that might be copyright.
Copyright issues.
I'm gonna have y'all just looking at here real quick.
Right there, guys. Stare down. Right there.
All right, so you already saw the review. You're gonna like and subscribe. So
yep.
Go ahead and do that.
Get us to 1 million subscribers, guys.
And then go out and go up on your day. So.
Yeah, thank you. By the way, keep spreading the word. Every time you meet someone, say subscribe to Alamo City Movie Talk. Thank you. All right, guys, let's get right to it. This is Alamo City Movie Talk for movie fans, ladies and gentlemen. And this is our Men in Black International review, guys. International, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get right to it. Justin, what did you think of it after the last movie? Last movie came out with 2012. Will Smith, Tommy Lee Jones, and then you know how we all know that story, right? Yeah. We all know that story, but yeah, you're throwing me off. Anyway. Yeah, but anyways, so you know, after coming out about that, you know, to expand the universe and everything, what did you think of this movie, man? Going right into
First off, I just want to say that I like shook my head so hard. And I like literally put my head down, and I was just like, really? There was somebody behind me, like during the movie. Mm-hmm. And they're like, "Oh, they're going to London. That's why it's called International."
Oh gosh!
I was just there. I'm like, please.
Oh man!
Yeah. I was just like, shake my head.
Yeah.
But you know, when they announced that they were coming out with this movie. Before they even showed the casting for it, I was like, okay, so we got another Men in Black. You know, is Tommy Lee Jones going to be still good for this?
Yeah, exactly. Before the casting.
You know, and I was like, oh, okay. I was like, it's going to be another movie with both Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith. So.
Mm-hmm.
And then they actually came out with the casting. And it actually surprised not only me, but a lot of other people. That
it did. It surprised me because I was just, my expectations were just like, okay, maybe there's some potential in here. Until we got the trailers, and then I would just be like, okay, it's neutral. I mean, I'm just like, it could go either way, you know, going into this movie, you know, of course we saw the trailers for it. And I was just like, you know what, this could be a very terrible movie, or this could be a very good movie. I mean, and it was neutral.
If you go back to our trailer review for it, you know, the one thing I did say, I like this right here.
Yeah,
I like the duo.
It was a great casting choice, I would say. You know, Liam Neeson's in there as well. Chris Hemsworth. I mean, just coming off of playing, you know, of course, the Endgame and all that stuff. And now that the role, you know, the role's fulfilled and everything. Now, actually, to see him perform a different role, a different take on it, and yeah, I mean, and then of course we get the lovely Tessa Thompson. I mean, the Valkyrie herself. I mean, just and also from Creed 2. I mean, just she's very known, Dear White People. I mean, yeah, she's phenomenal actress along with Chris Hemsworth as well. I mean, just a great actor. So in all aspects of this, you know, just go ahead and mention the good stuff about it, and then I'll go ahead and give my little rant at the very end. But yeah.
All right. So you know, going into this movie, I mean, it felt like actual Men in Black movie, the way I wanted it to feel. The sense of like check out that alien right there. Like, oh, check out that one. Like, you know, like I was like, the sense of wonder was there.
Exactly.
You know, like. And I just going into it, just showing that in comparison from when we got the first Men in Black, when Agent J, Will Smith, the way that he, you know, came into the Men in Black was a lot different.
Very different, yeah.
Agent M, aka Tessa Thompson,
which
came to
that was my only, I guess you'd say, I don't want to say my only pet peeve. It was a little pet peeve, just the way they constructed her character in a sense to where the training happened in Men in Black. It was just so different. You know, it was like you said already. It was already so different from the Will Smith one, how he came about. But like I said, it was just a different take. It was a different kind of feel for it. And you know, it's 2019, and it's just everything's different now. So obviously, you know. But I will say this, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it's not really a spoiler. I mean, they do show. By the way, it's not non-spoilers. We're not gonna mention any spoilers, but they do pay respects towards Will Smith and with Tommy Lee Jones.
Sort of.
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah, they do. But like just going into the beginning of this movie and everything, I loved the whole like feel of it.
Okay.
I thought it was a very good transition from showing when she, was small to what she does now, and how
Molly,
she discovered everything.
I'll give them that. The first act was very introductional, and it was very okay. I'll say that, very okay. Yeah, it was very okay. And when we get to the second act, I felt like the script wasn't there. I mean, the story just felt so short for me. I just, it just too much. And okay, I guess I'm already doing my rant. Sorry, Justin. So too much of these 1 cent jokes. Like it was just every 5 minutes, boom, 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 boom. It was just like, some of them was just overwhelming. I want to say probably like, I mean, some people were laughing at different jokes. It was like different aspects. So some people were laughing. Half the audience was laughing at the first joke that Chris Hemsworth said, and then his third or fifth joke, that's when people started laughing together again, and it just kept going on and on and on. I just felt like it was, for me, that was just dragging too much, because it's just like, that's like useless dialogue. I mean, I get the comic relief, but too much comedy relief is a lot. I mean, it's a lot to deal with, I would say, in that sense. But remember, though, we're coming from a Men in Black universe,
and that's where I'm gonna argue on that.
Okay,
because
they didn't have that every 1 cent jokes in Men in Black. Not the first one.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Not that many. It was not that many jokes.
Not that many, but they had a lot of Will Smith dialogue in there that was pure comedy. And
I get that.
They had a lot of one-off jokes in there too.
No. So, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
In comparison, from at least the comedy in this one to basically the other ones, I felt like it was basically the same.
Okay.
Because like, of course, they have Pawnee, who is the the small little alien and everything.
Yeah.
I forgot what race they called.
Okay,
so basically he was basically the main focus of the comic relief, which in the original set of films was I always forget his name, the dog, the pug.
Yeah, the pug.
And then of course the other race of aliens,
the worms.
Yeah.
So I'll give you that. I would say this. I would say, like, out of the runtime, this is just an example, out of the runtime, just the way I felt, like, with the way Tessa Thompson and then Chris Hemsworth, I would say, like, 6 out of 10 of their jokes worked, while Pawnee then was 8 out of 10. I would say he was a lot more funnier than in that aspect. He was their comedy, because I felt like it was a little too much, and then when they added this new character, I was just like, okay, it's kind of getting funnier again. It was just, I felt, for me, it was just dragging. That this movie felt like it was a 2.5 hour movie. Like, it was just dragging like crazy.
I actually thought it was kind of a good runtime.
Yeah.
I know my buddy David said that it was short. He felt like it was short.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But besides all of that, the main focus on the movie, of course, the duo of Tessa Thompson and Chris Hemsworth. Like just looking at the trailers and of course the movie posters and everything like that of everything, it made you seem like if they were gonna get enough screen time together or just enough focus on each other, like when it came to both Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones back in the old movies, but in reality it was morely focused on Tessa Thompson herself with Chris Hemsworth,
the story was led by her,
the secondary actor. Which it threw me off, because honestly I thought they were going to be
Chris,
both,
equal.
Equal.
No, I understand there. And see, and that's the thing here. So, like, I didn't even know, I didn't even know that that some of it was even going to take place. Some of it does take place, I guess you could say, it somewhat, in a sense, in the States. And then I didn't know that was going to happen. I thought it was going to be completely international, and it was just going to stay on that side of the country.
International.
Yeah, and I would say this though, for Chris Hemsworth to do this role, I would say it's a good start to say, I guess you could say, in a sense, to our coming off of Thor. I mean, it's a good start.
I mean, Chris Hemsworth is a great actor all around.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I feel like he can pretty much do any role that he needs.
Yeah, exactly, and I can't wait to see on the next movie he's in. So I would say this. The only problem I had was the villain intro. It was way too cheesy. it was way too cheesy. The villain was so cheesy that it didn't get the logic of it. I don't know. I just couldn't get into this world because it was so cheesy. Like even with the first Men in Black one, it was somewhat cheesy, but it was good. It was a good cheesy, I guess you could say in that sense. But in the logic of this was just so, it got me irritated. I was just like, why is this villain, like, what? It's just the logic of it was just so, and it was just a lot of irrelevant footage was in here. And I'll say that, I mean, just I could have cut out a lot of scenes out of this movie that really would have made a lot more sense. But like I said, it was the villain for me failed for me miserably. I would say that.
I feel like it did well in a sense of keeping you giving you a whole bunch of misdirection.
Yeah.
They had you think the majority of the movie that these set of guys, which by the way, hats off to Sony for casting the quote unquote Hive, which they weren't. Spoiler alert. Sorry.
No, yeah.
Hats off to them because they're actually I don't remember their names for the life of me, but they're actually well-known choreographic people.
Okay.
And they've actually been on plenty of dance shows, have plenty of awards, have won plenty of times.
Okay.
So it was great seeing them.
Seeing that, yeah,
I've
Columbia
recognized them
Pictures,
right off
yeah.
the bat, watching too many dance competitions. But,
No, I got you.
Yeah, hats off to Sony
for them doing that. Yeah.
Right there.
Okay. I just, like I said, the villain fell short for me. It was just, like I said, there's too many 1-cent jokes. But I'm gonna say this though. It's just the chemistry between Tessa Thompson and Chris Hemsworth. It was. Like I said, it's just the 1-cent jokes that's really destroyed it for me as far as their chemistry goes. But I mean, in a sense, though, I did like their chemistry whenever they weren't doing those 1-cent jokes. But then again, they were doing it like every 5 to 10 minutes. It was just, I felt like it was just too much for me. But yeah, and I felt like the script alone, like the direction of this movie was just so predictable. I felt like it was so predictable. I was just like, okay, watch, this is gonna happen, then boom, it happened, and then the watch, it's just a lot of things that, without going into further details, obviously spoilers, but so it just felt like very dull for me. When the character development, I didn't feel any character development with anybody. I mean, even when the even when the little twist came out at the very end, there was no character development. I was just like, okay, all right, let's go on. Let's see what happens after this, and just at a sense though, Liam Neeson, this casting, it has nothing to do with the casting. I just felt like this story could have been a lot better. It could have been better written, and it could have been better told in a sense. I'll say that. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Right. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Well, my personal opinion, I thought it was a great story.
Yeah.
And going back again, seeing them to once again, this movie proves that they are a great duo together. And I believe that this movie sets a foundation for possible sequel, or that, like another franchise.
We'll find out with the box office. I mean, that's all really, I mean, when it comes down to it, we'll see how much money it makes this weekend, because it has one weekend to do really good. But like I said, Aladdin and Secret Life of Pets 2 are just knocking it out of the park right now, with so many people are still seeing it. And to go in a sense though, obviously we got a big movie next weekend, so they better hit big this weekend, because next weekend's done. Like
pretty much like the main person without the other people that the other movies that you mentioned. It's also got to go against Shaft too as well.
Okay,
another big name movie. To me it's a big name movie because you got Samuel Jackson and everything.
Of course.
So we'll see how
they compete. Yeah. I got you. Was this the film that we deserve, Justin?
I mean, people have always loved the Men in Black movies, even when everyone was saying, why are we getting a Men in Black 3?
Yeah.
In the end, everyone was like, I'm glad we got a Men in Black 3.
I was the same part of that crowd. Why did we get Men in Black 3? And I was just like, it wasn't terrible. It was okay. It was okay for what it came out with. And then when they start this one, I was just like, are they rebooting this? Is this a soft reboot in a sense? A soft reboot / multi-universe with the franchise like this and everything? When it comes down to it, I'm just like, I feel like this was a bad ground. Like I said, it was just a writing for me. It has nothing to do with the actors or actresses. It's story wise. It's not. I don't feel like it's strong enough to carry the franchise, to start off a story. But like I said, it's. Be sure to check it out, guys. I mean, everyone has an opinion on this. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought of the movie. But yeah, so rate 1 out of 10, man. What are you gonna say? Rate 1 out of 10.
I'll give it a 6.5.
Wow, that's for the amount of
only reason why I'm saying is that although I did like the story, this kind of sort of led me on a sense of the Men in Black 2 story.
Okay.
If y'all remember they were looking for the universe on Orion's belt.
Orion's belt, yeah.
And they had an enemy that was trying to get a hold of that universe and everything. So it was pretty much like kind of sort of in the same sense. So I saw the same story happen, but I still enjoyed it.
Yeah. I could agree with you there. Okay. Yeah. All right. So you gave it a 6. I'm gonna have 6.5. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. 6.5, ladies and gentlemen. I've been thinking about it, meditating on the drive over here. I'm gonna have to give this a solid 3. I'm gonna have to give this a solid 3. No, okay, 4. I'll give it a 4. I'll be honest. I'll give it a 4. Like I said, the only reason why I gave it a 4 was probably because that small little alien guy. That was probably the only reason, because it completed that comic. That it's almost like it gave a relaxation to too much comedy coming from the humans, I guess you could say, in that sense. But yeah, I would recommend this, guys. Be sure to check it out at a theater near you, ladies and gentlemen. Men in Black. Be sure to give this movie a chance. If you're a Men in Black fan like we are, I mean, be sure to check it out. I'm not gonna say don't go check it out, but please go check it out, guys, at a theater near you. And would you buy this movie, Justin? Now that your rating gave me a 6.5, obviously I'm not gonna buy it because I gave it a low rating, so I'm not gonna buy it. I'm just gonna keep the 3, the trilogy that I have. So yeah,
I'll tell you what I will buy, because Sony does a very good job at plugging in certain things into their movies. I'm eyeing that Lexus that was in there.
Oh man!
But there as far as the movie,
Men in Black edition, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Does it come with all the weapons?
Sport, man. Awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, like I've said it time and time again, I don't buy movies.
Okay.
Unless they really, really deserve to.
Yeah, exactly.
But as far as this, I mean, I could go about, like it comes out on Netflix, I'll definitely watch it again.
All right.
But as far as me, going out of the way and buying it, nah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Alrighty, guys. As always, I'm your host, Ryan D. aka Ryan 680.
And I'm Justin at Dose of Stir.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're ready for this, guys, because you're about to be neutralized. Alright, guys. Be sure to give us a thumbs up on our review, guys. Hit that subscribe button. You know you want to. Have a nice day.